should be heading home, cause you could bring all of your ninjas in the Technodrome. I rip right through your flesh and bone and mental capacity, flood your mind with atrocities and copious tragedies. This dark Sabbath is a lesson in street. Behold the church of the ghetto, feel the words when I preach. Amen. Let the Lord say a prayer for they don't end up in front of someone banging their trigger. Living life like a war pig. Fuck the law, I'm getting mine. Let the others figure what the cost is. Purchasing the fortress on gorgeous acres enormous. Car park full of foreigners and women just waiting on us. We living the dream. Y'all living like hell is earthbound. We are not the same. You've been a lame since birth, pal. I don't feel sorry. I recommend they go dirt bound. Doggy dog world and you've been looking like Chuck Brown.
Well, beautiful people, best damn nation. It is Wednesday, and you know what time it is. It is the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. I am your humble host, Brian Renegade, and with me, I have the best damn crew. First of all, this man is the roughest. He is the toughest. He is a grappler. He is proficient in the art of ass whooping. If you see him in a dark alley, run. He will beat you up and throw your lifeless body into the trash can. He is the green-eyed bandit. He fights people. Sometimes he bites people. He's your mama's favorite wrestler, and he can whoop your day ass. The one and only Roosevelt, the fighter. What's happening?
What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Why you sound so sad, sir?
I'm sad. I'm sad for a couple things. I'm sad for my opponents tomorrow. I'm in a triple threat involved in a tournament at the Cherry Point Marine Base in North Carolina. So I'm a little sad. I'm sad for them because they're going to have to get knocked out. And I'm sad for Alex Evans on this Saturday in Wendell, North Carolina for Newborn Wrestling because I'm taking his New Breed Championship and I'm knocking him out again too. So
again.
I'm knocking him out again.
When was the first time?
The first time? The first time was at Mall Mania, good sir, when I knocked him out because
that's right.
Listen. In my defense, I did not know it was him. They had some stuff in my eyes. I couldn't see. I just first thing that got next to me. Okay, it's a booking thing.
So if it was the ref, it would have been just collateral damage.
It would have been, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It could have been the ref. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. All right, man.
That's what it is. Right. What's going on with you, man? We don't put all the pressure on me. What's going on with you?
Oh man, I'm blessed, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Just staying busy, staying vigilant, trying to plan a couple of things for this year and for next year. So I'm steadily trying to provide opportunities not only for myself but for my peoples, everybody that's around me, and the people that we work with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired, boss. if that's what you want to know. Tired.
And then the other thing I'm sad about. Is the events of this past weekend. And I'm ready to go ahead and get into it. So can you go ahead and drop that old beautiful beating footage and let's get into hot topics?
All right. Well, first of all, I know we're going to get into hot topics, but we got to grade an event that just happened on Saturday. WWE showcased on ESPN. Let's give it a grade. Beautiful people, prepare yourself. We going back to school.
Excuse me, class. Class. Shut up!
Wow. All right. WrestlePalooza.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. First of all, the word is fun to say. I know a lot of people trashed it and you know, but it's catchy. You know what I'm saying? I guess it works. Yeah, WrestlePalooza just happened on Saturday, man, and it was the showcase for WWE on ESPN network. Now, I said to everybody last year that the WWE was going to get bought out by Disney. I wasn't all the way wrong. I was not all the way wrong, but they have a great deal right now with ESPN. ESPN is owned by Disney. Also, your local news channels are also owned by Disney. And it just so fits that, you know, WWE is now a Disney product.
Mm-hmm.
You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying? So if you want to watch the WWE's premium live events, you got to shell out an extra $30 to get Hulu, Disney. And I heard they just went up like $2 or $3 just recently. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you want to get your WWE fix, my problem is they really didn't give us fans enough time to be able to process it, soak it in, make the adjustments and make the changes so that we can actually watch it. Because I was hoping that maybe Peacock was still gonna show it.
Something.
Just something like a prelim, you know, the post,
It
whatever,
was a
something.
replay. You know what I'm saying? The replay. Because when they went from the network to Peacock, they still showed it the replays on the network. So
Yeah.
we couldn't get that for a little bit.
You're like, can we get a transition? No transition? No, just without warning?
Like,
Okay.
it's like getting a new president. Like we don't even get a trial run. We just right into it. Like
right into the BS.
right into
All
it.
right. But yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not check out the show because I won't fit in the shell out $30 just out of I got enough subscriptions, man. I already got Disney. I got to go up in my subscription. So it's like
Do you have Disney Plus?
I got uh, I got a version of Disney. I don't know which version it is. You know what I'm
Because if you
saying?
have Disney Plus, from what I've seen, if you upgrade that package, you can have the ESPN on that, and then that's not an extra $30. It's like another $3, $4, $5 or something like that. Like
Monthly. I don't want to. I'm sorry. I got enough. I
it's
got
it's
enough.
it's better than the alternative of an extra $30 and for something that you already got.
Man, listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I will watch the highlights and give play by play. You know what I
Listen,
mean?
listen.
On the highlight.
I was peeking through TikTok. I was like, oh, y'all streaming this? Look. I was like this.
Yeah. Now, I'm obviously being a cheapskate right now, but I more than likely I'm gonna end up doing it just because I do want to eventually check out some of the events, especially if they have war games. I think I'm definitely gonna get it for war games. I'm gonna go somewhere and I'm gonna try to watch it at a bar or something. I'll make something crack. But WrestlePalooza, man, it's crazy that on the premiere show, ESPN gave the show itself a C.
They did.
How the network that you premiere on give your show a C? And from what I've seen, I can see why. Absolutely, I can see why. So if you guys checked out the show, let us know what you thought about it. If you're on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, let us know what you thought about WrestlePalooza. If you're listening to us in Radio Land, just leave us a message on our social medias and let us know what you thought about WrestlePalooza. I think that the highlight matches were the intergender matches, the tag team matches with CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. I just saw some clips from it. I wasn't excited. It was like, it was. Some people liked it. I don't know. I didn't care too much for it from what I saw. You know what I'm saying? I could have done without it. You know what I mean? Um, Roosevelt, what did you think about the tag match with AJ Lee, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch?
I it was really, really good. And it was really good for the sake of this was AJ Lee's first match in 10 years. Like when she left WWE, she did not wrestle anywhere else. And she really did a really good job. Like I think that match was almost 30 minutes. And like to be in there for about almost 30 minutes, whether it's a tag match or not, to be in there and actually hold your own pretty good in a ring with somebody like Becky Lynch, who has done an Iron Woman match, has done Hell in a Cell, she's done the cage matches. Like she's put on some really good quality main event, long duration matches. So kudos to all four of them because they did really, really good job. There was some moments in that match where it was like okay, get to the point now. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the spots were kind of wasn't needed. Like I think they added too much into it when they were trying to do certain things, and then the transition of what they were doing was making it a lot longer than what it needed to be. I think if they had cut some things out, it'd have made the impact of everything a lot bigger. And then the finish would have been a lot bigger. The finish was like, you know, she countered the manhandle slam, and went right into the little octopus squid thingy. You know, the torrent. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna ask a real question, and I've seen the octopus stretch a lot. Does that hurt?
Yeah, because
what is it stretching?
It is stretching your arm, your shoulders, and your neck because you have her leg wrapped around your neck this way, and then she's pulling your arm that way, and then this leg is wrapped around this way. So you all in all kinds of situations, like you all wrapped up.
Have you ever seen anybody other than AJ Lee use the octopus stretch and be effective with it, where they use it as a finishing move to tap somebody out?
I think Sasha Banks has used it
as to tap somebody out.
Yeah, I think I remember Sasha Banks used it before she started doing the bank statement. I think that might be the only one I remember that's ever used it and used it as a finish. I think Alexa used it, but she didn't use it as a finisher. She used it on Nia Jax to kind of wear her down, but it wasn't a finisher because Nia Jax is just huge.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. It's some submissions, like wrestling submissions, don't look effective to me. Some of them, you know what I'm saying?
You know, it's just some that if you really lock it in, they hurt. Like I want to say 96% of wrestling submissions do hurt. Like,
what's the worst submission? And I know we're gonna go back to WrestlePalooza. You can tell I really didn't give a damn about the show. What submission moves do you take that you absolutely hate to take, and you know it's gonna suck if somebody tell you this is my submission move?
The figure four.
The figure four
is the worst.
It's freaking. Listen.
And then you add the aspect of the figure eight. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how the figure eight feels, but I remember distinctly I was younger and one of my cousins, I don't know what we was doing, we was by the barn, and he had put me in a submission. And he did the figure four, but he didn't complete it all the way. But when he halfway put it on, it felt like my leg was going to snap in half. And I was like, oh, this is horrible. Why would anybody do this to people in real life? The figure four is a horrible move to take, and I would not want to do it. Another one, so I got put in the lion tamer one time. I'm not a wrestler. I just like wrestling growing up. We used to wrestle as boys. I got put in the lion tamer, and that was freaking horrible. What's another move that you don't like to take?
Submission wise, the Lion Tamer sucks.
Yeah, the Lion Tamer sucks.
Sharpshooter sucks.
Yep. So I can.
Sharpshooter sucks.
Yeah,
Especially
legs and back.
somebody that can't get their balance and they sit on you. Oh my gosh! When I get up, I'm punching you in your throat.
Yeah. We're talking about the tarantula.
The one that Tajiri used to do.
Tajiri used to do.
Ropes?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, because that rope does not go anywhere.
Yeah.
So your back is getting bent over the rope. Pause. But you're getting bent over the rope, man.
You almost made me spit up. But
and it hurts. And it hurts both individuals. Like it hurts the one that's taking it, and it hurts the one that's giving it, because your torso is across your pelvis is across the top of the rope. So not only are you trying to hold somebody's body, their weight, because you're holding all their body weight on top of that rope, with your body weight on top of that rope. It sucks.
Yeah. We're talking about submission moves that suck to take. So, a good headlock too, man. Somebody put you in a good, strong headlock. Yeah, headlocks can suck as well. Anyway, let's go back to some WrestlePalooza, man. We had some other matches on the card. One of the other matches that a lot of people talked about and that raved about it was the Io Sky versus Stephanie Valkyrie. Valkyrie. Yeah. Yeah, one of them. Yeah. Obviously, it was a banger. Both of those ladies can go. It was a show of respect. It reminded me of a New Japan style match, a little bit with the WWE flair to it. And I think that those two women absolutely show why they are the top of the business. Io Sky is still the star, man. Everywhere she goes, she gets cheered. The people love Io Sky. And Stephanie Valkyrie, she's had probably the fastest rise to the top that I've seen, other than Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
So Stephanie Valkyrie is your champion, man, and a lot of people love her. I mean, she's a great talent, and let's see what she's going to do with that belt and what kind of matches that she can bring that's going to change the dynamics of the women's division on Monday Night Raw.
No,
what'd you think about that match?
Well, the bigger thing with that, what you just said, is what kind of matches is WWE going to give her?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I think she can go with anybody, but you need somebody that can go with her. That's going to be the big thing. So, I love that match, man. Like you said, they really brought it. Even ESPN said, while they graded the entire event a C because it was like an average show, like they felt like it was average, like nothing was really spectacular about it. That match saved the entire event for ESPN and everyone else. Like ESPN says, and I quote, while Stephanie Valkyrie and Io Sky's women's match was a highlight, saving the show from being truly average because the other matches were short or served as setups for future storylines, leading to lukewarm overall grade. So shout out to Stephanie Valkyrie and Io Sky for going out there and just putting it all out there, man. Like they really went out there and got busy.
You know why? Because it was probably too many ads, too many commercials,
bro.
Too
what
much
in
space.
the hell? Like
Yeah.
what? Like why did we have so many? I've never seen. It's a pay-per-view. Like it's already paid for. It's already. Why are we watching ads? It's already paid for.
Yeah, that's what you paid for. You paid to watch the ads. That's what it is.
And we did.
You paid to watch the ads. The product is completely different from a couple of months ago. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they really gonna start to lose a lot of core fans, man. Just because of the I ain't gonna call it money hungry, but it's like
Money
they
hungry.
got a quota, bro. It's a business,
Yeah.
and they letting you know above everything else that it's a business. And they
It
don't
gave
give a
me
listen. They don't give a damn about families, and they don't give a damn about. I mean, they can say they care about the fans, but their prices show that they really don't. They really don't care. People will pay.
it gave me Super Bowl vibes.
Mm.
Like you literally watch the show just to see the commercials.
If they got some good commercials, then I can see that. But I mean, to be honest with you, the commercials probably you didn't
Yeah, the
want to see
commercials
it.
were trash. The commercials
Yeah,
were
they were
absolutely
trash.
trash. But I'm saying, like, you were watching, you wanted to watch wrestling and ended up watching commercials.
Wow.
That's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if it was, I mean, they even had commercials in the middle of matches.
Yeah,
They
that's
didn't even
crazy.
wait till the match was done. It's like in the middle of the match. Hey, here's a commercial. Like, whoa, wait a minute.
On a pay-per-view though. You know
On
what
a
I'm saying?
pay-per-view? Which is why
Yeah.
ESPN felt like it was like just a Raw leading up to several other different things.
Yeah, it felt like a milestone rather than this own thing. And I felt like it was really rushed too. Because they didn't really promote it. I mean, I think they jumped straight from all right, we got a deal. Now we got to have this big event. All right, we got WrestlePalooza. Boom. That's a month later. It was like, damn, y'all didn't really take the time to let it breathe, take it in, let the fans adjust. And
Now,
that's
my question to you is this WWE's second WrestleMania? Is this what they're talking about in terms of having two WrestleManias pretty soon?
I mean, what will make this show a WrestleMania? I think that if they do another WrestleMania, it's probably going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Well, yeah, in 20 that's what I'm alluding to. Like 2027, they're doing WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. And I feel like they're doing that there, one, because it's a lot of money, and two, a lot of the fans that are outside of the country, outside of the US, they have to go through like different sources to be able to watch the WrestleMania or the PLEs. So I feel like getting ESPN is why they went that route. One is more money, and two, now they have a bigger reach for other countries and things of that sort. But I know they said something about having two WrestleManias in 1 year. So I feel like WrestlePalooza is like their second WrestleMania that they're going to try to start pushing. Like you have WrestleMania and then you have WrestlePalooza.
No, I don't think people. I don't like it. It's only one WrestleMania, and then you have other. If nothing else, then bring the rest of your shows up to the quality of a WrestleMania. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Don't just have two WrestleManias because that's greedy. Like that's too. Like, do y'all really understand how high these tickets are? Like these are like front row, front seat price tickets. You're gonna be paying like even to sit in the top, you're gonna be paying $800 to $1,500 for like I can't think of nothing that I want to see that bad.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Bro, when we were trying like we were going last year, but and then we called and was like, hey, what are the ticket prices for some decent seats? Just me and you for two tickets was $21,000. $21,000 for two. I was like, hell no, bro. Why? I don't want to see it. And to be honest with you, and I don't know if you've been to a WrestleMania or a city that's hosting WrestleMania. Most of the time, the stuff that's going on around
It's
is
bigger than
better
the
than the
WrestleMania.
actual WrestleMania.
Like we had more fun sitting at the daggone watch party than we would have done at the daggone WrestleMania. Like we was right there in our hotel. We didn't even have to go anywhere. Like we didn't have to worry about parking. We didn't have to worry about traffic. We went downstairs. We watched it. We saw a bunch of stars. You know what I'm saying? We saw a bunch of wrestlers. We hung out with a couple of people. We caught up with a couple of people, and we watched the show. for free.
Free and had a ball. We had drinks and everything. You know, drinks and snacks. You know what I'm saying? But caught up with Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, and talked to AJ Francis, and then you got an opportunity to talk to Jazz, and like, come on, this is it was fun. I was like, why pay $21,000 to sit in an unfavorable position?
Why pay $21,000 to sit and watch it on the screen?
On the screen
from your seat, when you could do that same damn thing at home for free.
Yeah. Now I know we sound cheap, but I'm just saying in general. Think of any pop star that you love. And I'm pretty sure her ticket prices is going to get up here. If Beyonce, well, her prices are like that. Just think about your favorite star. I don't know. The Beyonce, Chris Brown, Usher. If their tickets for the nosebleeds started at $1,500, would you still go? I'm pretty sure a lot of people would.
There's some people who would. Yeah.
I know a lot of people
that did it for WrestleMania.
Yeah. But man, I had to think about like, bro.
Here's the question. Okay. Those of you that are in the US, and if you're watching because everyone's watching the Best Damn Wrestling podcast, so I know you're watching. So drop a comment in the chat. Are you going to pay for a trip to Saudi Arabia to be a part of WrestleMania? Are you going to go over there and spend money to be over there? First of all, it's a country you don't know nothing about except for what you heard about on the news. Do you really want to deal with that? Do you really want to deal with that? Secondly, you got to pay for your ticket, your flight over there. You got to pay for your hotel. You got to pay for the ticket to get into WrestleMania that's starting at $1,500. Ain't nobody doing that.
Now some people say, "Oh, I found some tickets for $800. Them tickets, they suck. Them seats suck. If you got seats that are like $800, they suck. I'm telling you right now." So, like, bro,
shout out to Prince Loves Wrestling on YouTube. Says, "Hell nah, I don't blame."
Yeah, nah, I'm not. Stuff is too volatile for anybody to fly anywhere close to anywhere in that area. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, man. Listen, all y'all gonna fly to Saudi Arabia, pay for airplane tickets, food. I toothpaste.
I got a bigger question. You ready for this? Are we going to be able to get a plane ticket to Saudi Arabia?
Hello.
Message.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if y'all been really following the show. I've been right on a lot of stuff. Back 2 years ago when I was 3 years ago when I was telling y'all, hey, the WWE has ties with the government. I don't know if y'all know, but they got to get permission to go to certain countries. You know what I'm saying? They got to get clearance to go to certain countries. Linda McMahon was in Donald Trump's cabinet at the time. You know what I'm saying? Vince McMahon and Donald Trump were buddies. So I was like, I don't know how much y'all know that these partnerships go very deeply. Even to what's going on now where WWE is having a WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia. Now, a lot of fans were saying, hey, they wanted Europe to have it. I think that France absolutely deserved a WrestleMania. Puerto Rico would be a great place to have a WrestleMania.
Puerto Rico would be absolutely bananas. Bananas. I will pay for a ticket to Puerto Rico.
I'll swim
with my wife in one arm and a baby on the other. You know what I'm saying? We would go to Puerto Rico to a WrestleMania, but bro, Saudi Arabia and no slight to Saudi Arabia. Beautiful country, great, lovely people. But yeah, it's too much stuff going on to fly over there to watch a wrestling show. That's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Hope your bills is paid, because it's gonna get crazy. But just let us know, would you pay for a plane ticket and on top of that, pay for the WrestleMania price of a WrestleMania ticket to fly to Saudi Arabia to watch WrestleMania? There's gonna be a lot of watch parties. I'll tell you that much. Shit, we might have one. Oh man, let's go to the WWE hate board is what I'm gonna call it right now. WWE is a lot of crap emojis. Yeah. Well, I can see it. Let's see this.
Mattel from India says, "Bro, you just came up live on my scrolling page. Hey, I'm from India. I just want to know who is a better wrestler, Khali or The Undertaker? The Undertaker. Love Khali. Love Great Khali. But The Undertaker was a wrestler. Great Khali was a phenomenon because he was just large."
That is a great question. And to be honest with you, they both are icons because Great Khali is definitely an icon in India. Yeah. The Great Khali has transcended wrestling in a lot of ways. He is a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I just seen him pop up on my feed with a guy that was like twice as tall as he was.
Bro,
and what
are they feeding him?
Yeah, it was like he came out that big. Like, dude was like, he had to be like 8 foot something. He was big. Yeah, he was young too. Yeah, he was young too. He was big. I was like, he made the Great Khali look small. And I'm like, woo. But the Great Khali is definitely an icon and a celebrity where he is. Now, The Undertaker, of course, wrestling legend. You know what I'm saying? So both can be said about the Great Khali and The Undertaker. Now, what's your preference if you are a person of Indian descent, or if you just identify better with wrestlers like Great Khali? Obviously, Great Khali is going to be your thing. And I think a lot of people did really relate to Great Khali because he was a big guy, but he was very sensitive.
But the question is, who's a better wrestler? They're both icons, but he's asking who's a better wrestler. Undertaker was a wrestler. Khali was.
You talking about wrestling? Yeah. Well, yeah. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you sensitive, Great Khali. I don't want I'm just saying, it's just in general, like he had a soft nature about him. The Undertaker was dark and demonic and all that stuff. Great Khali was he was a monster, but he had he danced. He did the big guy dance. You know what I'm saying?
That had me. Yeah. He was dancing. And he got this kiss cam.
This fan, he got it in him. He's an entertainer. So but the Undertaker constantly stayed in character for a long time. And watching him now, I like Mark Calloway, but the Undertaker was just, the aura of the Undertaker was just something different. Yeah. So if you're a wrestling fan and you love absolute wrestling, the Undertaker might be your cup of tea. But if you're looking from it as a cultural standpoint of somebody who absolutely put Indian wrestling or Indian wrestlers on the map, then Great Khali is your guy. You know what I'm saying? Great question. Love that. We got some more. HRO7, can't wait for Cena versus Styles at Crown Jewel. What you think about it, Roosevelt? What you think about that?
I mean, are they really doing it, and do they really need to do it? I feel as though I don't know if John Cena is going to be able to keep up with AJ Styles, and that's my issue. That's my issue. I just saw a video where they were talking about how John Cena walks with a limp, and he's kind of leaned over while he walks, and it's because 20 plus years of doing this. And listen, it will put a lot on your body, and especially when you do it to the level of what he was doing it, all the travels, wrestling damn near every night of the week, and then having to keep up with the weightlifting and doing all the fitness stuff, and then doing the meet and greets. And so the less sleep he had, the more it was on his body. Like, is he going to be able to keep up with AJ Styles? I don't think so. You're on mute if you're saying something.
He do got that old man walking forward.
He got the OJ Simpson. He got the OJ Simpson going on.
Yeah, he got the hunch. He got the
he got that OJ Simpson going on. So it's gonna be tough. Do they need to do John Cena versus AJ Styles? I don't think so.
If you're gonna do a John Cena farewell tour, I think that AJ Styles and John Cena, the story that they told when John Cena had the United States Championship and AJ Styles was going after the belt, that was a great story. I loved every moment of that story. So if you're gonna do it, then why not do it with the phenomenal one? AJ Styles deserves a match with John Cena. What you talking about? Like, yeah, let's say that. So I think, they got to put some respect on AJ name, man, because AJ Styles is still a star. I don't know why they looking at him like he an old piece of meat. He done it. He about to retire. Like, come on, bro. He can still go. Yeah. Right now. He can go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If they do John Cena and Kurt Angle, that's an interesting aspect. Can Kurt Angle do anything? That's the horrible part. That's the really deep thought part. Because I don't think Kurt Angle is doing anything right now.
Bro, Kurt Angle neck is connected to his kneecaps. That boy, he can't move like that, bro. Like, you trying to come on? He is done. No, he can. Yeah, he make appearance. He absolutely not.
Now, if they do John Cena and AJ Styles with Kurt Angle as special guest referee, that's pretty good. I like that.
I don't want Kurt Angle nowhere near that ring, bro.
Only reason because he was his first match. He was his first WWE match. That's the only reason I would say Kurt Angle would need to be there for his last match, because he was his first.
People are petitioning Edge versus Cena. And
you know what? The writing is on the wall. Because John Cena did a lot of his moves against Logan Paul, and then Edge did a couple of his moves in the last pay-per-view they had.
Do you think that AEW will work with WWE to get Adam Copeland to have a final match with John Cena before the year is out? Do you see that happening?
It's got to be a good amount of money, and I don't feel like WWE would shell out that money to make it happen. Like, AEW would ask for a good amount of money. Now, that's not to say that WWE and AEW isn't already working together, because let's be honest, they're working together in some aspect. All these companies are working together in some aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no coincidence that the moment somebody's contract is up, they're already coming to another one. Like, we saw like the whole swap happen with Punk and Jay Cargill, and then Edge and Beth Phoenix went over there at the same time. So, but AEW would ask for a ridiculous amount of money to make that happen, because they ain't really got no money coming in. You know what I'm saying? So, and they don't want the fans to know that they're all working together. So they're going to make it say, oh, well, if you give us this amount of money, we'll do it. Well, at the end of the day, they'll do it. They'll want to, but they're going to say, oh, yeah, you give us this amount of money, especially with this big ESPN deal. Yeah, they're going to ask for some money.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I just saw and I'm trying to see if I can upload it for some reason that's not doing. Um yeah, right here. You just mentioned it. Like she just got she she just got let go not too long ago, and now she's in Ring of Honor. Lacey Lane, formerly Lacey. I don't know what her name was in WWE. Forgive me, but either way, she Lacey Lane now. But you're right. As soon as they get fired from WWE, they go right to AEW.
Mm-hmm. And vice
Mad
versa.
at it. You know what I'm saying?
And I know we're going to get to that in a minute, but look at TNA. Look who just came to NXT.
Everybody that got fired.
Everybody got fired. Came back to NXT.
Came back. Zia Lee, Matt Cardona,
Eric Young.
Cedric Alexander, Eric Young. Who else? The Inspiration, or what were they called back in the day? Billy and Iconics. Yeah, the Iconics. Yeah, they came back. Like everybody that they fired just started coming with
same ring.
I love it though, because that's a true invasion. Like they got real beef.
Look,
it's not like just
and the story is we got keys to the back door.
Yeah.
We done been here before. We know how to get into the little secret
room. We know all this. Yeah, we know all this. Young Bucks.
Yeah.
But I absolutely love the invasion thing. It feels like when ECW invaded WWE on Monday Night Raw, or when WCW invaded WWE, and then vice versa. I love that angle, and I'm happy that they brought it back. I think it's definitely going to give it's. You know what I mean? When NXT had they were going against Raw and SmackDown, and I think that Adam Cole was leading the charge for that.
Oh yeah,
and they just had, Adam Cole, Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Wrestling, just Alex Black, like that whole roster, Bianca Belair, that whole roster, they were smashing Raw and SmackDown. They were doing that year. They were smashing Raw and SmackDown. That's probably one of my favorite Survivor Series of all time, and I've seen a lot of them, but that one was just like, it was just like that. We're here to stay. You're not going to overlook us, and NXT is here to stay, and they put their stamp on it. And I think they had a lot to prove during that time. So to see TNA stars that got let go, essentially, they got released or fired, or they left the company or decided to leave the company, and now they're back in this capacity where it's going to be TNA versus NXT, and who is the best? And honestly, Trick Williams, where does he fall? Where does his loyalties lie? Because he's the TNA champion still,
and still an NXT talent,
and still NXT talent. So where did your loyalties lie? And are they going to bring any people from either Raw or SmackDown to do this whole TNA versus NXT angle? It's very interesting.
That would be great.
Maybe what if they do Cedric Alexander versus Javon Evans? What if they do? They already did Moose versus Obafemi, but they can, definitely. I mean, NXT just has a lot of talent. TNA has a lot of talent. I'm excited to see what this kind of shapes up to be. So this is probably going to be my favorite thing of the year. It's the whole Survivor Series. Usually, I love Survivor Series. For me, it goes Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series. But you can change that order however you feel, whatever year it gives you the best wrestling. But yeah, those are my top events. So hopefully this.
Now, quick question: does WWE give us a 2-night Survivor Series?
I can see them. Yeah, they gritty asses would do it. Yeah, they would. But
And,
I don't know.
and honestly, I would be tuned in because now you can expand on a lot of things. Like you don't have to try to mush everything into one night because when you have the TNA NXT, you have the War Games with NXT, then you have Raw and SmackDown doing their thing. You're gonna need 2 nights. I wouldn't do a NXT takeover or something like that. I would do a 2-night Survivor Series.
That would be dope.
They did a 2-night SummerSlam. Why not?
I can see them absolutely doing it.
Because the top 4 paper BLEs is Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Now the question is, where you gonna go at to watch it, and then you gonna get ESPN by that time.
I got it. My sister had Disney Plus, and she had my mother had Disney Plus, and she had ESPN on her. So I was like, all right, well, we're gonna watch it.
So Roosevelt go give you the play-by-play. I'm gonna watch some clips, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it.
But you also have the opportunity to go watch it in the movie theater, which is very, very cool. I must say, to go watch wrestling in a movie theater is really, really cool. Did I do it? No. Will I do it? Depending on how much the ticket is.
Now, we can absolutely host that.
We could host that.
Sorry, everybody. We're talking business. Anyway.
Business is going to benefit you guys. You know what I'm saying? So
this is what I will say. Wrestling is at an all-time high. It's very popular right now around the world. This ain't just like a nerd thing or somebody just sitting in their basement watching wrestling. Like wrestling fans are out, they're loud, they're proud. They are everywhere. And they look like everything. You know what I'm saying? From old to young. And then people that aren't into wrestling have either watched it at one point in their life or they just haven't watched the right show. But there's something for everybody to like and love. You know what I'm saying? And what I will implore you to do is to go and see a local show. Support your local indie wrestling scene. There are wrestlers that are on the rise that are very talented, that are very athletic. There are legends that come to your areas and they meet the fans and they talk to people and it's very intimate in that manner. So if you have not checked out a local wrestling show, do yourself a favor. Just pick a night, pick a show, and go. And you will enjoy yourself. You will have a good time, depending on who is throwing the show.
Yeah, don't come back like, man, you told me to go see this show. It was horrible. No, we didn't say that.
I just said go see any show. I just said go see any show. You know what I'm saying? But there's everything for you. I mean, even on this show, we've had different people that represent different types of wrestling. We've had people that do hardcore wrestling and that love that gory hardcore style. We've had lingerie wrestling and people who, who like the lingerie wrestling. We have people who compete in power slap. A lot of people that compete in power slap are wrestlers. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're attracted. They like all the wrestlers come here. If you tired of wrestling in a dungeon for $10, come to power slap. Mm-hmm. I was like, shit, I might go to power slap. Yeah. How much you slap a baby?
Yeah.
To slap somebody? How much you slap a baby? Oh. Yeah. I got some people I want to slap for you right now. Yeah. But yeah. Absolutely. So yeah, go check out a local wrestling show, man. And you will see the
that you will have some new perspectives on what wrestling is. You get to meet people that you are now fans of. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, I met him before. When you go to a big show, AEW, WWE, it ain't no guarantee you're going to meet nobody but the ushers and security. That's it.
And if you want to meet somebody at an AEW or WWE, you got to spend more money. You go to an independent show, they're all right there.
They're all right there. They ain't going nowhere. Yeah.
And
Ladies,
in fact, we got a show that we can tell you exactly where to go to be able to meet some stars right there, right in front of your face. Just boom, right in front of your face. And tell them where that could be there, Brian. Where could they go? Where could they go to see some stars right there in front of their face?
well, I think obviously because you got something coming up soon, they can go and check out this show that you got called Moving Out. And you're facing Alex Evans. You talked about him a little bit earlier and talked about how you knocked him out and all that. That's a big boy, man. I mean, you know, he got a fighter's chance and he's the champion. You know what I'm saying? You might want to watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You got one freebie in. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's going to let you knock him out again.
Actually, no. He got a freebie because he was able to get back up.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's put it like that.
Well, that means that you got to work on your strength. You losing your touch. Huh?
No.
If he was able to get up within a minute.
You got to think about it. When I swung my punch, it was for whatever was in front of me. Okay? With no sight. When I see what I'm hitting, it's a wrap. It's a whole different, it's a different power. It's a different power coming behind that. And when I hit him on Sunday morning, I'm going to wake up wearing that title.
All right, the new breed championship.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love it, man. So yeah, go check out that show. And if you hold on, let me before I share and talk about the show in December.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you guys where we started from. Right, our very first event. We wanted to commemorate us reaching 100 shows for the podcast. And we decided to do a tournament, a wrestling tournament, where we invited local wrestlers and some of the top guys on the indie scenes in the area to come and participate in this tournament. The tournament was called the Hyperdrive Tournament. And we crowned our first champion, Blade Brown. And it was the feeling behind that was amazing. It felt great. You know what I'm saying? It felt like it. I don't even know how to explain it. It just felt like one of them sports movies that you watch it. You know, you got this ragtag group, and then all of a sudden they just become champions. You're like, yay! You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like. So I want to share this picture, man, because it had some of the wrestlers that was in that tournament. You know, you had Sean Cruz in there, Jim Stone, Jake Tatum, RJ Weaver, Trayvon Ali, Blade Brown, as I know talked about earlier, Pure Temptation. We got Dynamite Jackson, the AC Divine, Caden Pierre. I see Red, the referee, in the back. Our current champion right now, Maverick Vo, is in the front. And I had no idea that Michael Devine was in that picture.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he been. Yeah. So it's funny that it comes full circle that he actually was in the very first Mall Mania. I think that was very fitting, seeing that he was in that tournament. Hold on for 1 second. because I want to be able to show you guys a full circle moment. So you saw, old school. Look at Triple OG, huh? Look at the Triple OG,
Yeah,
Michael Devine.
absolutely.
Yeah, man, and he came out. The fans loved him. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And so shout out to everybody who participated in the very first tournament that we had. That essentially turned into our first event, which was Mall Mania. And let me tell you, that was a great show. A lot of people are still talking about it.
Still,
This was last month. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are still talking about it.
yo, we still got
And
photographers that's still dropping pictures. They just dropped some pictures this week.
yeah,
Show
just today.
Yeah.
Yeah, today. This is a picture of Tommy Dreamer, man, with his busted open shirt on. And when he was coming out to the ring and he was able to touch the fans and give them energy, and it was just a great showing all around, man. So we're so excited to be able to have this show in December, Christmas Chaos. And I think it's a good time to go ahead and unveil the card. Maybe just maybe some of the people.
Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do it?
Let's do it.
It's a lot of people on here, so you're gonna have to name names and
I
stuff.
would do it. I'll drop the names for you. Let's go.
All right, cool. All right, beautiful people. Here is the official Christmas Chaos poster with and obviously we're going to add more superstars as we go along and get closer to the show, but this is a pretty strong roster.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we got a lot of people up here. You know what I'm saying? We got Lodi. You know what I'm saying? WCW legend Lodi is going to be in the building. You saw her at the last one, Savannah Evans. John Cruz is going to be in the building. Caprice Coleman is going to be in the building. Maverick Vo. We're working on getting Dante Smiley, and more than likely, we're going to have Diego Hill in the building. We got Tim, the Infinite Man. We got Beer City Bruiser. We got Caden Pierre. We got CJ Evans. We've got Jim Stone, G Money, Trayvon Ali, Jack Tatum, Carly Shay, aka Sahara 7th. We got Amira Rose. We got Alex Evans. If he survives this Saturday, he will be there in December. You got Jamari Jice. You got Jerry Martin. We got AC Devine, Blade Brown, Mark James, Chase Coleman, Dynamite Jackson, and the list goes on and on and on and on, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be an amazing event, because the last one was just an appetizer. It was a
taste.
Hey, it was a hey, check this out. This next one is going to be, now watch this.
Yeah, in your mouth. Yeah, it's going to be a great show. The thing that makes this different than just a wrestling show or a wrestling event is that we really are advocating for the community. We are bringing community resources right where the people are. We are helping the local businesses get more sales. And we are putting on a great show, of course. But the thing that we focus on is community and bringing the community up. So that's why we are now partnering with some community partners to do some things. We're doing a hiring event. And I'll let you know who is sponsoring that once, I put ink to paper. I don't want to say no. Trying to keep things still on low. We still developing, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to do a hiring event where we bring jobs to people. So if you're looking for a job and you're in Greensboro on December the 14th, bring your tail out there, bring your resume, and maybe we can put you on. You know what I'm saying? We also, there's another event that's going on. I don't want to speak on it because we're still waiting for them to try. But it's going to be a community inclusion event, and it's going to promote local business and shopping during our event. You know what I'm saying? And we're also going to have Blue Hearts for Autism toy drive. So you can either buy a toy while you're there in the mall, drop it off in one of the buckets or boxes, or you can go online and you can donate. And that donation will go to our partners, and our partners will buy toys for local families and be able to hand it out and give it to them. So there's a lot of different ways that you can participate. This is a community event. Of course, we're going to have some amazing wrestling, but bring the kids out, bring the family out. It ain't too many events that you go to where you can bring the whole family out and everybody can enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? So Greensboro, we're putting on for the city. They want us there. This is our second event that we're going to have in Greensboro. Now we got to plan the next two because they want us to have consecutive shows. You know what I'm saying? We got not two WrestleManias.
Yeah.
we gotta put on. You know what I'm saying? And we're adding more. And the big unveil is the 2026 Mall Mania Mall Tour that we're working on to hit different locations. And so go on the website. If you see your city, just advocate for it. Just say, hey, we want to put a Mall Mania in our city, in our town, and then we'll try to make some things happen. You know what I'm saying? But we're excited about the direction that we're going. So if you're a wrestler, contact Roosevelt. Just let them know. Roosevelt, what is the proper way for a wrestler to approach a booker for a job that they're trying to get? Or
So
to be put on call?
the main thing is the introduction. You want to introduce yourself. It is no, hey man, yo, what's up, bro? No, properly introduce yourself as if you've never met me before. Hey, how you doing? I hope all is well. I'm interested in possibly having a spot with your event. Here's my material: promo pictures, video of your match, promo video. And just some reputable names that you can. If I reached out to them and said, "Hey, how's this guy?" As terms of being at an event, they can say either yay or nay. There's a lot of places that I've went to where they would go and reach out to my trainer or reputable people and be like, "Hey, what's this guy like?" And they were like, "Yeah, he's good money." You know what I'm saying? So, and I know this because a lot of the bookers and promoters like, "Yeah, man, you know." Such spoke highly about you. You know, I did ask around about you, and I'm always down for that. Like, hey, ask about me, but understand what you hear about me is only a small smitten of what you're gonna see about me. You know what I'm saying? So hear about me, but see about me. But yeah, if you are a wrestler and you want to be part of the events, reach out to me. Let's talk. Let's make some things happen. If you are a business that want to advertise or have some type of advertisement for your business, I don't care if you're a small mom and pop or you are a large conglomerate, we can make some things happen. So get in contact with us. Go to mallmania.com, mallmania events, mallmaniaevent.com, and you know, hit our contact information, and we can make some things happen because we making big things happen. We got a lot of big things that's going to happen with all of these events. And when like Brian said, once the ink starts drying on the paper, don't say we ain't trying to tell you. Don't say we ain't trying to tell you. Because it's man, listen, the because I'm gonna start saying some stuff, man. So
You're talking too much. You can't tell everybody your plans.
What I'm gonna do. Don't go ahead.
Damn it, boy! You can't tell everybody your plans. Okay, listen. We working on some stuff. So if you want to be on the Mall Mania show, in Greensboro, December the 14th, contact Roosevelt. Let him know. Listen, we listen. I want to bring some artists on too. You know what I'm saying? I love live music. So, you know, I'm thinking about, you know, bringing some artists on. Obviously, it got to be family-friendly music. So if you are a hip-hop or rapper or a pop star, you know, keep it kid-friendly. Something that you would like your little cousins and your kids listen to. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, man, I think I want to have some music, live music, and we might invite some artists to come. So if you are a music artist, if you're a singer, if you're a rapper, if you are a DJ, get in contact with us. Event@gmail.com. Let us know what you do, and maybe we got a space for you. If not on this show, we got some other shows that we got planned because we about to launch. I'll say too much. We got some other shows. We got some other shows that we working on in different areas around the United States, not just in North Carolina. We all over the place. So
around, no, not United States, around North America.
Yeah, because we got 2 countries that we go. Damn it, I'm saying too much. All right, listen. If you want to join Mall Mania, just reach out to us, mallmaniaevent@gmail.com. And if you want to go ahead and get your VIP tickets for the Mall Mania show, which you are going to really want to get the VIP tickets for the Mall Mania show, go to mallmaniaevent.com and go ahead and purchase your tickets. Tickets are already on sale. VIP tickets are selling fast. We already have a nice number of VIP tickets that are sold. The event is free. You can go to the event. You can go to the mall, walk around, do whatever you want to. But the wrestling, you want to be front and center. And there are special incentives for people who buy the VIP tickets. So you want to buy the VIP tickets because you are a VIP person. We ain't charging y'all $1,500 to come and watch a show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to. I wish I could. But we ain't gonna do it to you. We ain't gonna do it to you. Yeah. We want the families. We want the families to come out. We want the people to come out and enjoy the venue. And like I say, we got some big things. Big things.
Big things
coming.
Big things.
Yeah, big things coming. All right. Roosevelt. It's been a great show, man. We kind of babbled. We ain't really talking about nothing solid. We talked
about enough. We talked about enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we talked about enough. It was a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to squeeze all we could within a certain amount of time. Shout out to everybody that's watching us on Instagram, on our Instagram live. Shout out to Muga Mace, man. Muga Mace gave a really great interview, so you can go check that out. It's actually on all platforms. So wherever you go to listen to your podcast, you can type in the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, and your boys will pop up, and you can listen to the last interview with Muga Mace. You can also listen to the interview with Chef Marcus Cofield. You can listen to the interview with the great Queen of the Amazons, Savannah Evans. And we have some more that we are going to drop, some more announcements. Matter of fact, can you tell them about the next 3 interviews that we have lined up?
Yes, so we got a young kid. He was a referee. His name is Charles Fuller. He will be coming on next week to tell his story. Listen, you guys are going to want to come and hear this story. I promise you, you're going to want to come hear this story. Because when he told me what he's going to tell you guys, I was like, wow. Like I was really like in a wow state of mind. So please make sure you guys tune in next week to see this story that Charles is going to tell you guys. And then we have St. Julius. He was on the Mall Mania show. He will be on the podcast coming up. We also have who else did I say we had? We got a lot of people coming up. I can't keep up with all the people that we have coming up.
Jamari Dice.
Jamari Jice, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Little bro, Jamari Jice is going to be on the show. Working on some more big names and big things and a lot of different people, man. So you guys make sure you tune in every week because you just never know who you're going to see, and you don't want to miss a single solitary episode of the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast, because this is where everybody wants to be. And shout out to Pop from the Barbershop. If you guys know Biggie Smalls, he mentioned him in his rap. Pop from the Barbershop has been getting us a lot of love on Instagram from the Muga Mace interview. So shout out to Pop from the Barbershop. We salute you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Pop from the Barbershop. Shout out to everybody that support us, man, and the love that we get from the industry, the wrestlers that we come in contact with, the entertainers that we come in contact with, the people who watch the show and actually support what we're doing right now. And I have to tell, like, we in 56 countries, man. And I don't think that it don't dawn on us that, there's people from 56 countries listening to us. But people from 56 countries listen to us, man. So, shout out to everybody around the world that listen to the Best Damn Wrestling podcast, to listen to our perspectives and to get some real deal wrestling content. You know what I'm
And
saying?
bro, we just gained a new fan today in India.
Oh, yeah.
Off of
Shout out to
YouTube.
India.
No,
Yeah.
off of YouTube. We just gained a new fan. So
Yeah. Shout
we
out to
here.
India, man. We out in India too. Yeah, absolutely. So hey, you proved my point. Shout out to everybody that check us out and that listen to us and take the time to download and see what we got going on. And when you get a chance, man, if you are in the Greensboro area, go check out the Mall Mania show. This will be a great show, a great event. I love this one right here because it gives me the Christmas feels. You know what I'm saying? Santa Claus fighting the snowman. But this is our Christmas chaos show, and it is going to be great. Listen, there's one match that I'm so excited about because it's something that we haven't done before. We are doing a gauntlet tag team match, and it's called the Christmas Chaos match. And it is going to be amazing. You understand me? We got some of the greatest tag teams in the Carolinas that's going to be on that show competing for gold, man. So, that Christmas Chaos match is going to be great. We also got the Hyperdrive match that's going on. Maverick Vo is going to defend his championship. And then should I tell them the main event? No, we ain't going to tell them. No, okay, well, we ain't going to.
But I do want to drop a couple shout outs. I want to shout out the Four Seasons Mall for hosting us again. I want to shout out to the Brookfield Properties because we're working hand in hand with them, and they've been showing us a lot of love. And this wouldn't be able to happen if it had not been for these individual companies making this thing happen for us. So shout out to them.
Absolutely. Yeah. And shout out to our sponsors, man. Nature Made. Just click on the links below and get you some discounts. You know what I'm saying? Trip.com. Shout out to Trip.com. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and do them because it's a lot of them. Shout out to Points.com. And that's Hilton Honors Points and Marriott Bonvoy. Shout out to Fanatics, IdleCam, go to IdleCam, Tour Hub, Phoenix Foodies, Ghirardelli Chocolates. Shout out to Russell Stover's Chocolates, Triple.com, like I said, WWE Shop. We have one, Roosevelt has one. Go get some stuff from WWE Shop, and Health Labs now, and of course, Blue Hawks for Autism, man. So shout out to all of the supporters of the Best Damn Wrestling podcast. We just gonna send some people your way. So if y'all want some discounts, just go to our website, www.thebestdamnwrestlingpodcast.com, and just click on one of the affiliate links that we have and get you some discounts. You know what I'm saying? On travel, on food, on whatever. We got everything that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Even if you're international, trips.com, you go to trip.com, you can come to America, go to Ireland, then go to Japan, and you'll get some discounts on your flights. And to be honest with you, trip.com got some cheaper deals than a lot of places that I've seen. So definitely make sure that you go check out our sponsors. If you are, we got 2 chocolate companies, Russell Stover's and Ghirardelli Chocolates. Which one you want? Huh? Which color you want? As Red said in what was it? 5 Heartbeats. Which color you want? Huh? Absolutely. All right, let's do it. Roosevelt. We got to do this each and every week, man. We got to give the people some love, some motivation, something to live by, something to go by. Roosevelt, do you have a final word for the beautiful people?
That
was a loud ass cough. How you gonna start with a cough?
The loudest room in a building is the quietest one. I'll say that again. The loudest room in a building is the quietest one because it's where you can actually sit back and focus and hear everything in that room. There's a room somewhere in the world where you go inside of it and it's so quiet you can hear your blood moving. You can hear your organs moving inside your body. The loudest room in a building is the quietest one because you don't have to deal with all the noises and all the chatter and this person saying this. Like you can actually hear yourself think. So take a moment for yourself. Go somewhere, sit in a quiet room, so that way you can gain your thoughts. When you gain your thoughts, you can focus your mind and you can put all that energy into doing something that you truly want to do. So the loudest room in a building is the quietest one. That's my final word for the best damn nation.
Absolutely. You kind of lost me for a second when you was like, you sit in the room and you can hear your organs moving. I was like, why is your organs moving? Your organs is
Your
moving?
organs. Yeah,
You need to go see the doctor.
You don't just sit still, brother. Your organs do move.
I believe they do, and I know they do, but I don't want to hear them move. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, oh, what was that noise? Oh, don't worry about it. It was just my gallbladder.
Yeah.
It's
This is spleen.
yeah, just my spleen moving. Yeah, just absolutely. Well, beautiful people, if I have to leave you with a final word, I always got these books in front of me. I got this book in front of me called "How Full Is Your Bucket?" Right? And it's talking about things that you want to do in your life. And when you look at your bucket of things that you've actually done, is your bucket full? Is your bucket empty? Or do your bucket have holes in it? If your bucket got holes in it, then you need to get a new bucket, new goals, new things to achieve, because achievement and goals keep you going, moving forward, and not staying stagnant. Even if you got a job that you want, if you got personal goals in your life, you feel like you're working towards something, even if the job that you're doing is mundane and it's the same thing every day. But if you have something that you're trying to work towards, I don't care what it is, set goals in your life, because those challenges will help you develop and grow, even if everything in your life is the same. So have a new bucket. How full is your bucket? Do you have things that you still want to do in your life? Are you set on resting on the laurels of the things that you've done? I've done a lot of things. If we're gonna have interviews of the best damn crew, and when I tell people some stuff that I've done, they're like, "Man, you've done a lot." I'm like, "Yeah, I've worn a lot of different hats and I lived a lot of different lives." You know what I'm saying? And I think that all creative thing. Being a photographer, working for the government for about 10 years, and all of these nonprofit organization, and we do mental health, all these things that I've done in my life, I still have more that I want to do. I see my bucket, and my bucket is not even close to halfway full of the things that I want to do. So if you got holes in your bucket, meaning that the things that you pour into yourself, if you don't see nothing changing, then get some new goals, get a new bucket. You know what I'm saying? Have some new things that you want to change about yourself, have some new things that you want to achieve. You know what I'm saying? And then when you leave this earth, you can look at your bucket and it's like, I've done everything that I wanted to do. I've lived the life that I wanted to live. I wanted to do more, but right now my bucket is full. And I know when I leave this earth, I want my bucket to be full. Straight up and down and sideways. That is the final word.
from your boy, Brian Renegade. How full is your bucket? I feel like I could have preached on that one more. How full is your bucket? Do your bucket got holes? Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to everybody that's watching us. Shout out to everyone in the 56 countries that support your boys in the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to all the wrestlers that, keep in contact with us. I mean, we got a solid group of guys and girls that we connect with, and I try to stay relevant. One of the questions that I asked just recently, in one of the groups that we have, is how much is enough for you? And I was asking this to independent wrestlers. How much is it that you would have to make on a contract for you to leave your day job and wrestle full time? And I got a lot of answers. And then it made me realize, hey, my pockets ain't deep enough for some of y'all. So I'm going to have to figure something. Everybody want $100,000? Damn. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. But it got me thinking, man, like, how do you outline the things that you want for your career to be able to live a healthy life? Setting up that contract, what does that look like? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I talk about, how full is your bucket, because it just makes you think about the things that you want to do in your life. And even if you feel like you at a stagnant, stale place, you can look at it and be like, I still got more that I can do. I still got more that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So you've done a lot of Roosevelt. But I know when you look at your bucket, you be like, my bucket ain't nowhere near full. I still got a lot of things that I want to do.
I got a big bucket.
You got a big bucket. Some people got big buckets. Some people got holes in their buckets. So, we big bucket people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so straight up. All right. You got anything else summing up?
No, it's going to beat people up tomorrow. I'm going to beat people up on Saturday. And when we return next week, you'll see me win a new championship. That's just it.
Sometimes I think you're a bully.
I will not deny nor confirm that accusation.
Well, you are, sir. The Brownsville bully.
The Brownsville bully.
Yeah, the Brownsville bully, Roosevelt. All right, people. Thank you for watching us. You can check us out on all of our platforms at the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast on Facebook. You can join our Facebook page, the BD Wrestling Podcast. You can look up the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast and find us on all platforms. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful people, Best Damn Nation. We love y'all like play cousins. We will see you next week on the Best Damn Wrestling Podcast. All right, beautiful people, we bid you adieu.